Hello, this is Oni. We're about to start live. I'm about to start live. Welcome, the first viewer. How are you today? If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to pop them on the chat. I'll try to answer as much as I can. Other than that, how about we move that here? Let's go. All right, I don't have any particular agenda to do today. It'll be just a regular gameplay. Please let me know how the sound goes. Hey, I'm good. I just got up actually, and I think I'm catching cold or something. So for the period of cough, I'm gonna mute the mic to help you avoid the pleasure of hearing me. Don't know the right word to be cheeky about it, but just yeah, I think I need to go and buy some syrup or something. But that's what they say, that the voice sounds sexy, right? When it drops like that. I reckon I need to have my first coffee today and I'll be sweet. Alright, let's go with this fella first. So, one of the things I'm not really happy about recently is that yesterday and 2 days ago I had to remove the top hitters from our alliance due to inactivity. But, you know, they know how to find us, so if they become active, and there will be a place, no worries. For me, it's more about activity and people just creating community and having fun together. You know? That's why I really count on active players and the guys who are there, and you know, they build the sets up and they're conveniently helpful to others as well. So it's fun and it's not like a bunch of lone nuts having fun not together. Yeah. So in terms of attacking Frost Widow, for me. I create the biggest damage on this one from all. I mean, I'm creating around 22 to 27 million of damage per battle. It's just that it seems that the other players, the other guys, used to make much bigger damage than I did on those, and that the Widow it's mine. Hey, Kongen, good to see you, buddy. Yep, game sound down. Kongan, I see your message. Perhaps, maybe try to refresh or something. All right, I hear you, brother. Well, if you go to my playlist, I have some movies like that. For example, how to get more legendary heroes and stuff like that. How to go, how to rank up. I think I've mentioned somewhere as well, because you know, how to rank up all the. Actually, did I read it correctly? Let me just come back quickly. How to raise rank in arena. There is a movie called PvP and How It's Done, and it's about that. So all you have to do is just hit my playlist. And is the sound alright? Is it like it will be okay now? I don't have option to change it. I'm sorry. To check it. My tester is currently asleep, so I'm not gonna bother her with that. But yeah, let me know how the sound goes. And yeah, coming back to what I was saying, I tried already to do movies like that, so they are there. And if you have any particular request, please, you know, shout me out, and I'll do this. So yeah, after 3 attacks, I've managed to squeeze into top 1. We'll see how we go with that with the current team. I'm not really fussy about killing Ancient, as we are getting rewards. Obviously, when I kill it, max energy here. Kill. Let's kill quickly. All right. In terms of what I'm doing, I'm trying always to cover all my troops. I had a question in the chat today about Storm, and should the player upgrade it. Let me just focus 2 seconds on what I'm doing here. I think I need to get rid of these guys a little, and maybe this guy, maybe this guy. And Storm's thing is electrician. Okay, it's like these guys, the conductor. So if you can mix Storm with conductor, cool. Cool sounds better. Awesome. Thanks for that. So if you can mix Storm with any other electric bloody English language, you know. And it's a morning for me, and I haven't had my coffee, and I cannot say that it's this is them with the bloody electricity. There you go. So if you add, for example, anything winter to that, you know, winter mean freezing. Jesus, that could be a sick combo because it will prevent the opponents to move while you tease them and freeze them. And then Storm also has something that she shares, as far as I remember. So when she hits one player, the other players get that as well. So she hits a group of players. So for against melee, I would say she's sick, but she has really crap health. So generally you have to have a proper shield in front or around her or everywhere, anywhere, anything to defend her. If you could have 2 or 3 of them, I reckon that'll be a sick combination. But I haven't really seen many players with that kind of concepts done. So either the idea sucks on the higher level and I just need to go there with that character to check it out myself, or the game just simply doesn't offer enough of these troops for people to merge and go up. But I would say if you have ability to get on her and, you know, work her up a little bit, that can be sick character. Generally maidens are pretty strong if you have backup for them, you know. If you send them on their own, they're gonna get raped pretty quickly. But if you defend them, that's a massive boost behind. No worries, Kongan. Have a good day, man. I'll see you another time. This live will upload afterwards, you know, so it will be there. All right, I see you guys are gone for now. Anyway, I'm gonna do what I was doing. Just we're gonna try to burn all that energy here first, as I kind of tend to forget about this. And on the last in the last season, 2 days ago, I think I've reached the top of my abilities. I think it was like level 92 or something, and I couldn't go through, and that was like literally a few hours before it ended. So I've managed, but I kind of slept through the previous season and I could go much higher in rank, and I didn't. So just very quickly, for anyone who listen to this, the concept with ranking up in arena, it's if you don't have strong troops and you're a free-to-play player, you wanna have your defense set to the weakest, so the weakest players in the game will be able to attack you, and then you can avenge that when we get to PvP in a moment. What have I done this? See, I need this coffee desperately. So I just repeated it. I have to go up. Anyway, shit happens. So yeah, the idea with PvP, it's revenge. Don't even bother to attack, because especially if you're on the beginning of the game and your sets are not pretty consistent and strong, you might have a bit of no, all good. Okay, we're progressing, that's good. Kind of lost the plot for a moment. Yeah, maybe a few more words about Storm. She is one of this kind of, it's not kind of, she is one of specialistic characters, which means that she has skills, and also she's gaining bonus from the opponent's attack with the same skill. So if anyone tries to electrocute her, there you go, I can speak. That will actually accelerate her attack. So instead of giving her additional damage or something. So if you read the descriptions of the skills and you kind of are aware of what the characters can do, because after a few months you will eventually. I'm not really, excuse me, I'm not really trying personally to get sucked into this concept, because it's just, it may be, like a Pandora box, you know, if you open it up and start really thinking about all the available combinations, that might be huge. So I'm kind of waiting with that till very, very late to get maximum to get involved emotionally with on my brain to the max, you know. I have more other titles. I don't really want to push this one just yet mentally, because what can happen is that eventually I'll get bored and I don't want to, you know. I really enjoy this game, enjoy how it works for me. Yeah, can you if you're watching this, I'm reading the comments for a second. Well, so what happens is from the people with most points you can attack, which means that they're in your reach, will give you more points for the win. So for example, for me, at this stage, I can get from 2 to 15 points per win. Now 15 points I'll get if I attack a guy who is much higher in rank, but for example has a weak defense. But I know that I'm gonna lose those points in a moment because he's gonna to avenge that. So you also wanna check how your points go when you attack weak players, because very often those weak defenses are actually much stronger. For example, like myself, I have 700 case attack, and if you know I have my weak defense, someone attacks me with 400, I'm gonna smash him, and he doesn't have troops to avenge that. And I also don't think that my revenge is shown in their attacks. I mean, if you attack me and I avenge that, I don't think that that will be. All you're gonna notice is that there are some points missing from your rank. Yeah, that's the healer, so we need to check this guy out. Yeah, I would say, you know, whoever you can smash, it's for me it's more about the boxes, because again, if you're not active enough throughout the day, they're gonna bring you down, because there is a lot of strong people who are cruising, and I've noticed that they have different tempos. So there is actually a lot of really strong setups out there. It's just that not majority of these people isn't really active, so they visit game once a day, you know, maybe twice. So they're not really pushing in rank. So what that means that instead of having, for example, top 200 or 300 people really solid and really active, really pushing, and everybody else is weaker, you're gonna have those accounts spread over first 2,000 places, for example, which means that they're not really pushing to be on the top, but while you hit their weak defense, they'll smash you, you know. So I would say if you wanna rank up, focus on the last day, perhaps push to be around rank 200, 150 for the first couple of days, and then have a maximum push, have, I don't know, 30, 40 attacks saved. And, you know, that's when you make a push. And remember that everybody does that, right? So as much as you can delay that, you will need to do it a couple of times to figure out how many attacks takes for roughly how long, you know. And yeah, that's what you do. Don't think about ranking throughout the week much, and about those points you attack, because it's, I would say, irrelevant, and you know, you won't have enough attacks available for you if you're active. Ultimately, the game doesn't offer, unless you spend gems to refresh. I think it costs 50 diamonds. These gems to refresh the attacking list. I don't do that. You will have those attacks left, you know. So next question, please. Okay, as you see, this is kind of not really challenging at this point. We just burn energy. I might change the note for a moment so it's not really kind of monotonic and boring. Yeah, guys, if you have any idea what troops you would like to see in action, which I have, I'll show you what I have right now. If you wanna check something, let me know. I have totally no problem. Alright, so that's my meat. There are some upgrades available. I like that. We can do that, no problem. That's nice. See, the problem with them is that for some reason, I don't trust them. They can be very, very dangerous, but for some reason, sometimes they seem to die quickly. And I cannot figure out, is 1 million, is it across 6 units, or does each unit has 1 million? I don't think so, because they pop too quickly. But if anyone has any knowledge, please share and don't be selfish. All right, let's see what she got. Yeah, you see, I use this character much often than the other ones, so I think I'm gonna push the upgrade here first. Yeah, we're gonna skip those two because nobody comes close to her. And let's beef them up. Boink. All right. So that's done. Well, I got completely discouraged from building these guys up. They were cool, and then I realized that they're absolutely useless, so I'm not gonna do it right now. So if anyone was curious, sorry to disappoint, but what we can squeeze here? Talent. Fine. You better run, buddy. Yeah, so that's her. We were talking about her just then. Unfortunately, I have it on rank 4, so it's not really anything I'll be interested in the near future to push. But just looking at it, and I remember that this is a badass character. That's, I think, one of the best epic characters available in the game. And because I have it on rank 10, which I completely forgot about, let's beat it up a little. Guys, remember that this game also has nodes like Tower of Fate and Tower of Factions, which will eventually force you to develop other characters as well, and that will be the first priority from epics if you have it. Even on the lower ranks, obviously. But you see, he's a a-hole, this one. Let's go. Me likey. Alright, so that's done. Yeah, that's the rewards for the Tower of Fate. I climbed this today. Let's see. Oh, hey you. How did you sleep? I'm sending you hearts too, you know. Whole bunch. Still, no worries. Take your time. We're gonna be here having a bit of fun with everybody. And whenever you're ready, let me know. I tilt the volume down. Alright, that's supposed to be legendary. Come on, man. Focus. That nearly looked like yellow, didn't it? Okay, one more. Come on. That's not yellow. Dude. Alright, it's waiting right there in Essential. You guys ready? Fingers crossed. Come on, everybody. Focus! So glad that I went to the toilet before that. Alright, no luck today. Maybe a bit later, we'll see. Give me my goodies. Goody. Yeah, I see there is more people. Welcome everyone. It's awesome to have you. I hope you guys have amazing day. A question to you. what you're after in that game. Tell me what do you like in Top Troops? Because games like that, there is a bunch of games like that, but this game, in my opinion, everything is buttoned up really well, and there isn't many things you can really get annoyed by. The gameplay, all the options the troops offer and everything. Like I like the versatility, the diversity of this game, and the available options. It offers for you to mess with. We're not gonna watch the ad right now. No thanks. No thanks. Bye. Let's smash someone. Ah yes, we're on the beginning of the season, so we're gonna have all sorts of different opponents here, but nothing challenging at this stage, I reckon. Sure, we mess with them. That's rank 4s. Dun, 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 dun. What do we have here? Well, that was inconvenient, wasn't it? Just checking what else, what other silly troops we can use here. Jeez. Jeez. Get alive, people. No. No, 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 no. Hello. Sorry, it's on the bottom of the screen and it's just, I'm catching, the button. Need to be careful. For a fraction of a second, you see my half asleep face. If you noticed, I was super quick. Baby golem. There is a level 7, but we're gonna have a surprise here. Shall we try? Well, I'm gonna smash that anyway. Let's just check it out, it'll be funny. I mean, I'm not sure how funny it will be, but... Oh, check this out. Come on, trickster. Slaughtered. You see, I underestimated that rank 7 Valkyries that were, I think that was, yeah. There you go. You see, when you're cocky and instant karma gets you. Alright, archers rank 11. I think I'm not gonna be cheeky anymore. We'll try something like this. And you didn't give me any healers. What do you think this is? Like, seriously, game, come on. I was just complimenting you how cool you are, and then you do this to me. Yeah, get rid of those guys. Let's put some more meat there. Hey Ross, I see your comment, buddy. I'm just not. I have my chat on another device because this. I'm going through mobile option live YouTube, which kind of there's something is not right. I did live last night. It's still processing. Something weird about it. But I see. I see the comments. I see, Ange, that you wrote something. Let me check in a moment. I just. What's happening here? Ooh. Not a single healer. Let's smash that. Alright, give me 1 second. We need one more unit here, and I think I shall go here. Let's force them to come down to me. Anything going on the back here? Nope. Alright, so we can go here. Then I'll need you as well. Alright. What do you reckon? I reckon we're gonna smash that. Let me just triple check what he has on what rank. Nah, that's a rank 11. Perhaps, maybe, I'll go a bit more safer. Just like this. What do we think? I think we should do it. Ange, sorry, I'm coming back to your comment. Oh, crap. Thanks for that. Yeah, that's what kind of makes sense for me, because they're popping fairly quickly, you know, with over 1 million health per unit. They should be pretty indestructible. Yeah, you see, knife in the butter. This bottom setup, it's pretty decent, because what it does, it forces all the enemies, if you can later, if you watch this, you can check it out, all the army comes down and they attack those first 2 golems, which are reinforced by the Verleaves, which are just healing them, and this is pretty decent, you know, wall. Although there are setups which can counter that, and I got smashed 2 or 3 times in the last couple of weeks, but that wasn't often enough for me to actually realize what kind of setup is that, you know, for me to be able to be like, okay, I need to change my setup, these guys will beat me. Or there was a bloody Oni with bloody werewolf, bloody on rank, bloody 15 bloody, and it's just, my golems are popping after 1 shot of that, and it's kind of, it's breaking your chops, you know. You start the fight and your golem goes, and before you go, it's after, and it's done. So, and officially, I just want to boycott the idea, okay? You see my nickname? I was here first, okay? I'm here, I was first, and then the game looks on me and she's like, okay, look, this is amazing player, right? Let's make a character, but don't give one to him. I don't understand logic behind it, seriously. Like, honestly, I'm thinking about it since the Oni was available, and no offers, no emails. Like, hey, buddy, we have your character. It's for you. It's amazing. No. Hey, Batika. Well, overall, in general, you wanna be super active and visit the game a couple of times a day, due to renewing energies for Towers of Fate, and you know, when you're gonna have Magic Island activated as well. So you wanna be active few times a day, and you wanna do possibly the most amount of options the game offers. Initially, also, it's good to max everything and push as far as you can in adventure. So that's all the, you know, when you have the story mode with all the islands and 1, 2, and 3-star wins, you get a lot of rewards for that. If you like PvP and arena and you have concept for it with the weak defense and everything, that's also a good way for burning energy and spending your diamonds on additional attacks instead of summoning. That's what I always preach. I mean, people get lucky. They summon cool troops. You know, we have a guy who in 10 summons got 3 Onis or something like that, which doesn't annoy me or anything. You know, I don't envy the guy and hate him deeply at the bottom of my heart. No, I don't. I'm just joking. But, you know, some people are more lucky than others. Sometimes perhaps the luck changes in few months. You never know. I personally gain more benefit from spending my diamonds on additional attacks, which, while we're here, I just purchased that because before I forget. Come on, give it to me. Thank you. Jeez. So pushy. Alright. So also, if you wanna check out my playlists, there is a top troops playlist with all the kind of movies and tutorials, like how you can get more legendaries and how to play on actually arena, you know, with all the little tips and tricks and stuff like that. So yeah, feel free to check it out. You know, let me know what you think. If I can help you anything, no worries, man. Yeah, my absolute pleasure. All right. Yeah, they just 10-11, and you know, not much healing here done, so I kind of feel sorry for them because this looks like a serious and solid thingy, but it will pop. I know it. Yeah, you see, on last live, we had a conversation about Archangel and the dome it offers for against air defense. Well, unless you don't have any, it doesn't really work. It does heal the troops around, but I don't really think that unless it's developed on really high level, that healing does any good, you know, comparing to other healing units. And personally, talking about you know, healing units, I think the Wereleaf, the tree golem, I think this is the absolute #1 unit you wanna force and push. Oh, there you go. You see? So this is when you can get a king chest for PvPs, and it's not many of them. The game doesn't give them often, but you can still get them. So excuse me, if you push 50-60 attacks a day, well, that's a little bit too much. You won't be able to. But if you go for, you know, 20 up to 30 perhaps, if you're really active with renewing energy and everything, you'll get a couple of those a day. So slowly, if you're a patient player and you enjoy yourself with this game, hey, I saw Oni there, but it's a 4-star. Why would you put a baby Oni into the fight? Seriously, it's just, this person has no heart. Yeah, but you know, guys, just in general, knowing the history of this game, don't get overexcited because you guys in our alliance goes like, oh, I want to have a werewolf and werewolf. What's going to happen is that in a couple of weeks, perhaps, they're gonna alter all the attacks and defenses and abilities of the players, because these guys do that. They did it already a couple of times. What's good about it is that if they stuff things up and you start hanging dogs on them, they gonna change and make an update with upgrade fairly quickly, fixing it. So they listen to us. So that's really cool. But still, you know, it's kind of yeah. It took me a couple of times to get used to that and not get kind of annoyed. On top of the fact that I didn't really put much money in it, so therefore I don't really have purpose to get annoyed and point for. But I think perhaps they could go official with that. But this is the option this game offers, that every, for example, month or two, like officially, like what happens with some skills for Arena, right? Every week we have different extra abilities. Perhaps that would be really cool, you know, some random alterations forcing us to change the setups and look for different ways. It's just that that's not really fair towards the beginner players who don't have that option to mess with other troops. So, hey, I don't really know how to pronounce your nickname. I might wait for my wife to get up because she knows this language. But if I call you Kepera, would that be alright? Welcome, by the way. Thanks for visiting. If you have any questions, please drop them in comments. I have live chat right in front of my eyes, so I will see it. Right now we're burning a bit of energy in Arena. In a moment I'm gonna move to another node. Perhaps we should do some quests before I lose them. I'm not sure. How's the time? Let us check that quickly. Yeah, if any developers is watching this, guys, can we do something to get those boxes quicker? Because sometimes if you have like a sequence of 30 attacks, it takes a while. Hey, 2 hours, not that bad. Yeah, about progressing in the game, quests are very important because sometimes you have purple quests and they have really, really sweet rewards. And it took me a few months to realize that there are different quests. I was just doing them randomly without really paying attention because I still couldn't get all of those. But then when you start going through all the quests and you're able to, for example, hit level 6 or level 8 when there is 8 quests per event, the last rewards are sweet as. Highly recommended together. Hey Russia, I'm very happy that you guys can, have access to YouTube because of the situation. I know that some of the movies and stuff it's being paid for you and it's kind of restricted, but I'm very happy that I could reach you, man. That's awesome to have you here. And let's do this one as well. This is very challenging, as you see. I might have whole 98. Not even. Okay. Not even a scratch. The 1%, it wasn't a scratch. He stood on his toe, and that was it, One of the golems stood on the toe of another. That was the 1%. Alright, so this quest seems to be going not very, like, I cannot really, I'm trying to make a sound to the quest, but this is fairly boring at this stage, so let's just enjoy the moments of slaughtering. You see, what I like about the Dakini is that they get enraged and they go super quick. I don't think it's enraged. Maybe this is just speed bonus. We can check it in a moment. Don't remember, I mean. But they can be really convenient at the back. It's just that emirs, those guys, they have this kind of smash. And they smash multiple players around. So if you have, for example, carriage or moles or ninjas, assassins, whatever, attacking the back line of your army. If you have Dakinis, they're brilliant there and they go immediately at forward. I'll show you actually in a moment. Because they smash, get enraged, and they attack front lines straight away. But overall, emirs are a bit more convenient. If you have few carriages and someone is pushing the setup, they block you initially and attack you from the back, because that's also very cheeky way of playing this game, but you need to have proper troops to be able to have a really solid setup like that. But like thinking straight, if we are around 700-800, perhaps even 900 K's power, right? If you have Oni or 2 developed to rank 13 plus, 14, 15, you don't really need many other troops at this stage. Like all you need to do is have just tanks and healers around it, and the Oni or 2 will just smash everything around. This character is so crazy right now. But it's actually fairly easy to counter if someone knows the trick. So you can come across while you're on, you have power 700 plus, you can get a setup with 400 and it'll beat you. You won't even know what happened. It happened to me a couple of times. That's why initially a few weeks ago, a few days ago, I got slightly discouraged from Arena because I had 2 or 3 matches like that and they just beat me shitless, It's like, what? This is no. And it's not the fact that I lost, it's the fact that I didn't really what's the word when you don't take things seriously, I I didn't took them seriously enough. There you go. Well, I have her too. Unfortunately, I have Water Witch, I think, on rank 8 or 7, so she's not really high. And I've noticed that Varleafs with this back healer, it's a massive, powerful combo. But I came across setups using water maidens, water witches, and it was very difficult to scratch it. So the problem is that you wanna use something to heal her as well. So whenever you have a single healers here are pretty useless because you can kill them. And if you have a single healer on the back, someone can counter with the archers or anything which will take them down, or like Trickster, for example. On rank 10, I have one. This guy. He's an asshole. Seriously. Oh, yes, we're supposed to check these guys, but nobody attacks our backs right now, so... Now emus will probably get stuck behind the army. Obviously. Fat cows. Come on. And you got excited like you did something there. Seriously, dude. This is actually really cool that they... I like the animations after each fight that they enjoy and celebrate. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward for this game to improve the graphics, because as far as this is all cute and convenient and it's not jerking too much and everything, I think we're in the era and the technology allowing them to actually go a little bit crazier and making this app really superb. Because comparing to all other games, clones of that, I mean the games this game is clone of, everything runs nicely here, and it's not like there isn't many walls you can really hit to stop your progress. Because even if you hit your max on arena, there will be every day you'll have new kind of quests you can play with. Is that Arcane Hunter? Let me check. I know that that's a hunter. I'm not sure that Arcane Hunter. Yeah, there you go. Well, I use them to take down at the back. So, for example, we have those elemental witches, right? And even though they're pretty weak, what's going to happen is we can, for example, let's try to assassinate them. We're gonna pop those guys very quickly. So I'm not sure would that even would we even be able to. I might even try that here, just to demonstrate. Yeah, so I'm gonna, the way I play, I either use those guys, or those guys. 2-2-2. I very vaguely gonna use one rat with one electrician or one, right? So, and that I'm gonna alter my setup to that as well, because rats are summoning small rats. I'm gonna set them up and down, for example. So one will go up and one will go down. In terms of archers, the hunters, I'm gonna, because they hitting the opponents. I don't think you can see my finger on the screen. No, you cannot. So if I set it on this line, it should be able to hit that elemental witch right in front. And then when troops get a little bit closer, it will go diagonally down through the troops he's hitting, right? So in order to reinforce that concept, I'll do this. If I just use my brain for a little bit longer. Did I already set that hunter out? Or I'm blind? Or what's going on? I got lost a little. I think like I had 2 hunters, but I cannot detect where the second one is. There's one. Huh? Guys, where's the second hunter? What did I do to it? Ah, there you go. I got scared that some magically way I just merged that or deleted it or something. Jeez. Don't do this to me. I haven't had my coffee yet. Are you gonna kill me? Alright, so let's watch what this hunter does. If I press battle, that would be a bit more convenient. Did you see the top hunter? He's shooting at the back. What the hell? Or maybe that quest was glitched or something. All right, and again, you see, so at the back, right at the back, we have archers. But what we've stuffed up is the setup, so that's why we got all attacked. We didn't force the guys to go down. So, because that's the situation, we're gonna alter the setup a little bit. And we're gonna set those guys here. Now, we have one archer here, and we have one archer there. But still, we're gonna try to go this way this time. Actually, let's even go here, maybe. I shouldn't even waste time for the setup, you know, because the opponents don't have enough power to make any serious damage to me. Yeah, I think one of the hunters, maybe he needs his coffee too, I reckon. Or maybe there was a really good party last night, you know. Right, so that's done. We have whole 1 energy left. That was pretty convenient. Few summons. Alright, people. Fingers crossed, alright? Wish me luck. Okay. Good job, guys. Thank you. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I'm not expecting from that. So, in terms of summons, every roughly 100 essential summons, you might have a legendary popping in. Approximately 80 to 100, I would say. That's kind of what I'm noticing. It's happening, and all the shards for others you will get from, you know, from the rewards from other events. Brother, you're not a pain. You know, I just, like I was saying, I personally have more benefit from using gems for additional energy. But if you wanna, you know, and if you can afford it and you have fun and you have no problem, if you don't hit what you want, totally fine. I have no problem with it. It's nothing painful, you know. It's awesome that people can spend money and therefore the game becomes more challenging and there's more, you know, diversity in it. What I'll recommend is, depending what you wanna get. If you wanna get those guys, obviously go for them because they have raised the probability of chances to get them. But you can also get those guys, and worth to see, I think, was not here. What I'm doing. Where's this information? Ah, there you go. So you see the probabilities here. You have 5% for the legendary. You have 2.5% to get Lishi, and then 0.008% to get any other legendary. Now, if we check in here, it looks like this. See, so this one will keep those guys more available for you than those. And then here you have just particular faction, and yeah, so we're going for the hunters this time. So if you wanna try hunters, go here. Ultimately, like I said, you might get a legendary here, but it will cost you so much more to get it. But this is, I would say, to buy here, it's when you have, I don't know, 47, 48 legendary, normal summons done, and you need like 2 more or 3 to get legendary. That's when I would summon here only. That's sometimes I tend to buy 2 or 3 if I'm missing two legendary and I want to get. I think I was recording clips and I did that for that purpose. But otherwise, I've spent once over 6,000 gems here to get Oni. I got a bunch of useless green heroes, and I'm just completely, that beat that idea out of me to spend any more gems there. But like I said, we have people who are being very, very lucky, and within 10 summons they got 3 legendaries. You know, so it does happen. I cannot say that it doesn't. I personally am completely discouraged from that though. It's just my private opinion, you know. And I'm just sharing it not to advise. It's just so you know that that's kind of that's what I do, you know, in case, for example, you consider that as well and you need a little reinforcement with that. I completely support that idea. What's going on here? Hey, electricians, I like them. These guys are bad, seriously. I mean, badass. Hey, we can make her level 8 and maybe level even 9. It's just... Well, right, so seems that I'm gonna push her a little bit because we're about to hit rank 10. Which means that if I upgrade her, I'm gonna have a pretty solid setup. Because having her in between all my healers, jeez. Alright, next. Hey, Chambers of Destiny are available. Let's go through quickly. Guys, if you have any questions in terms of Chambers, let me just start it. And Ross, I'll check your comment in a moment. I'll just start this. Give me 1 second, please. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those and have one healer. I highly recommend using a healer straight away in the initial setup. The strongest one, not because you need it at this stage, it's just because the game might not give you one later. It can be a little bit like this. All right, guys, I'm gonna mute the mic for 5 seconds. I'll be with you in a moment. And we're back. Okay, this menu can go now. Come on, sure. There you go. Here, I would say initially, what's the priority are the healers. It's because you wanna look on the last 2-3 battles on the third floor. Sometimes though, if, before you get to the serious point with serious point, what I'm saying, before you build multiple characters, you might have even on first floor situation that you might have set up which you won't be able to beat. So it's that happens, just so you know. Here I'm gonna bring these guys up. I like these guys. Everybody likes these guys. All right, let me just press this and I check the comments. Oh, Ange, thanks. I didn't thought of that. But I cannot, see, I cannot really move. That's the full screen. And whatever I'm doing, it won't alter. So I think it was a glitch. Plus she was shooting in the back. So I think that room was just messed up. Well, Ross, so I use my gems for additional, let me just show you very quickly. Is it here? No. So the only things I spend my gems on are, there you go. Battle energy refill, arena tickets refill, and premium battle pack. And sometimes if I'm really lazy, I might buy auto win tickets just because I'm lazy and I just want to burn energy and I have a lot. For example, from premium battle packs, because when you buy those, eventually your inventory will look a little bit like this. Now I've burned some energy recently, but I had like 500 or 600 energy units left here because I wasn't burning it. And then eventually when you go through and, for example, you have 50 of those, 500 of those, I'll show you a little trick very quickly. You go here, need to add energy, sorry, very quickly. Let's do something like this. And then you just get resources. It's better than grinding, you know. But you don't do that often. It's every now and then. It's a nice boost if you wanna build a character. For example, like when I ranked up my Water Maiden right now, I'm gonna have this squad coins to push her rank up a little bit. Which is fairly exciting because she's one of the first characters I got in the game. And where is she? Am I blind or something? Oh, there she is. And then she got stuck on this level 7, I think, rank 7 or something. So I couldn't really use her. She was dying straight away nearly. Alright, I think we need to merge some of that mess here. Yeah, also anticipating possible question, I don't really put much attention for my merging, as you see. It's just more to develop space. I get so many boxes and troops and stuff. I don't really care for this. I know I could, and I know I can build my power and everything, but it's just, you know, I don't think that the difference between me waiting to do 5 merges and stuff like that, you know, it makes a massive difference in terms of progression in that game. Or altering that progression in any way, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, a bit more space. Yes, this energy, just in case you're interested, didn't vanish. It was just, it went on top of the troop list. Not enough. All right. So that's that. Slightly better. Let's continue. Chambers of Destiny. And we're gonna get this one. She's an asshole, this one. If you have, I don't even know what's her name. Dwarf Engineer. If you have that Dwarf Engineer or 2 or 3 and you have a proper front with the healers, the end 30 seconds of the battle, it's when the magic happens, because she sets those robots, right? And then that increases the points she attacks from. So that will be 3 right now. And then if you have like 2 minutes battle, she might have 10 of those, and it's just destruction one-on-one, seriously. Yeah, guys, what do you think about catapults? I have mine at rank 10, but I just don't trust them. You know, I don't trust them. They're very quickly dying, but I've seen setups with 3 or 4 catapults. And I popped quickly. What's your opinion? Hey Ghazali, welcome buddy. How are you doing today? If you have any questions or wonders, please share with us. We're here to workshop the knowledge and the experience of the game. Two tricksters. Okay. And an engineer dwarf. That would be interesting setup. I might even put that water maiden somewhere in the middle. Because right where she is right now, she's kind of useless. But it's not that it kind of creates any form of stress on us, does it? Hey Al, so I personally, it's AI or all. I personally play about over 5 months, I reckon. Perhaps around 5 months, maybe, but don't think that's longer than that, to be frank. But I'm pretty active. All right, let's start building some setup. So that will be going to defend our back. This is going in front. With this, I'm gonna boost because this lady, she's boosting the attack. So I'm gonna usually place her in the center to boost everything around her. For example, this. Now behind her, we're gonna put water maiden. This is here. Yeah, with those healers, you see. And let's go like that, so it looks pretty. And even like that, so it looks prettier. There you go. It's OCD at its finest. Yeah, as you see, that's pretty decent setup right now. But again, at this stage, there isn't much damage they can do to me. And that's my dwarf. Come on, game. That's not very impressive what you're offering. Hey, there is a werewolf. But there are also these guys. And I kind of... Look at this. I'm not sure if you checked those skills, but... You know what I'm talking about. If you have few of those guys, this can be pretty nasty setup. But because we have werewolf fans, I'm just gonna go for the fans, guys, so we can all enjoy this little fella in action. We shall go like this, shall we? Jesus. And this is rank 4. This is a baby. This is a baby werewolf. It's 4, isn't it? Yeah, let me check. It's not 4, it's 10. Yeah. Let's make it 11. I think the look will change right now. Yeah, a little. That's a teenager, you see? That's a teenager werewolf. The puberty already happened, the voice has changed. Did you see that? Party hard doesn't work for you, obviously, you know. Now from this setup, Emir smash. Okay, but wait, why this werewolf died so quickly? I don't get that. I'm confused. Alright, what if we do something like that? What that will change? Let's see what the maidens will do right now. Okay, that wasn't such a stupid idea, wasn't it? Well, that worked pretty nicely. You see, I'm kind of not used to putting her in that spot. As you noticed, she had more than half of energy taken down from her, so if she wouldn't be on rank 10, I would lose her very quickly. That's rank. Oh, we're gonna rank this up. Let me check what's here. Well, nah. Let's rank up her. The shield guy I was about to take, the legendary, he's awesome, but I'm kind of waiting for my golems to appear. Because this guy doesn't really give me any defense. Now at this stage what happens is we're gonna do a little cool trick, which I like to do sometimes. First of all, we're gonna place those here because I'm not having them maxed out, so their distance, I mean their reach is not that big, so from the back they weren't really useful. I'm not sure, have you noticed? And we're gonna take those guys forward as our tanks at this stage, and I'm gonna use my tricksters at the back to defend, and we're gonna see will that work. And I'm gonna put that here just to attract the moles, because I assume that that's what they're gonna go for. All right, we ready? Watch those guys, see what happens. Do you see that they have 4 shields? Because they not 4 shields, 4 areas which they boost the troops around. This is nasty. Okay, let's go. I'm still twice that power, so that won't be a challenge, this setup. But tricksters are completely useless. Oh no, there you go. But I've lost that catapult, you see. But I was level 90 something, so obviously I'll lose it. Okay, let's keep those tricksters at the back, let's see. Hey, there we go. Okay, so you see, I still haven't had a single golem from the game. And I have 2. So sometimes the game is not nice. It doesn't think about how you can benefit from it. They benefit for themselves. You see? Selfish. Okay. Bye-bye. Hello. Bye-bye. Hello. Exactly. He knows. He's ready. Alright, and then suddenly Werewolf stopped losing his abilities to lose energy, you see? Enough healers in town, and we're sweet. 95%. No golems. It's fine, I'll beat you anyway. How about that? Alright, now the strong healer system starts from the opponent. Well, not strong enough, obviously. Yeah, nah. Sorry guys, coughing break. Okay. There is a light in the end of tunnel. Hey, hello you. Okay, so you see, I don't have golems, but I won't need them, frankly, because I have these guys. Now let's be smart about it. So we're gonna go here. Yeah, I reckon they'll do. Okay, that's still, it still doesn't do what I was thinking it will. So what if we do this? Actually, what if we go then like that? Because then the maiden will come and boost her up, and hopefully she won't die. All right, we have 3 water giants and 3 werewolves. So that might be, and Oni is there. I saw the sign. I saw this 2 Onis. Shit, eh? That's quoting my Australian friends. See? Well, I'm lucky enough to go through, but that's a pretty solid setup. Haven't noticed how much less energy they had than me, but look. Lucky that I have those rats, eh? Because this Oni is just sorting my... Yeah, rats are the best, absolute best counter for Oni. It turns him into a fool. So it's good to have them somewhere if you go across that bugger. Oh, that's already the last battle. Oh, I thought through. Oh. And this is the last battle when I'm 1 million power against 500 Ks. Now, without being stupid, let us see what they have. So first of all, they have those guys, okay, and there's 4 of them, so they will create quite actually strong poison cloud. They do something like this, and then that's it. Then you have those guys. They heal. This is really nasty because you're about to kill them, and then you see their energy bar goes full green. On top of that, they will have 2 of those with 2 of those at the back. And this is what will smash my healers, unless my trickster will take her down. So now, because they're a little bit spread wide, but we have 3 chances, I think we should be able to beat them fairly quickly. Especially if our tricksters get at the back and sort out that thunder shield. And hopefully the healers as well. The rats aren't really, I'm not really worried because I have Ymir, and Ymir slaughters the rats out, all of them with 1 smart. Yeah. You see, so many wards and it just pops. Well, that was lucky. That was very easy Chambers of Destiny this time. 2 times ago I had a little struggle. Hugo, English buddy, sorry, no habla español, man. But what can you do? You can translate the subtitles when the live will upload afterwards. So you can watch it 1 more time. I hope you understand what I'm saying. and then put subtitles on and then ask them to translate it for you. And as far as I'm using English at moments when it's a correct one even, then the Google will make sense. And then when I'm being cheeky, we will challenge that AI properly. All right, come on, Legendary. Be nice and show up. Fine, no then. Don't be nice, we don't care. All right, let's mark something here. You see, before we get up to top 200, it's like nothing special happens here. Sometimes feels unfair, but I just physically cannot have time to change setup every time to, you know, have fun. Plus, last time I did it, I got beaten badly, and it's even recorded right on the beginning of the session, so, you know, once it's enough. Alright, so what's going on here? Hey, another summon is coming. That's the legendary one, I'm telling you. I can feel it through my bones. So you see, it's the beginning of the season in Arena. Therefore, I'm purchasing additional attacks, but all those attacks I can hold in my inventory. I'm gonna hold till the very last end, very last moment of the season, which is last few days. I'm just gonna use those attacks I have right now, and I can purchase for 50 diamonds, which is like 12 attacks for me currently, which just fulfills your attack chances to the max. So at this stage of my career, I can have 12. I think when you're below, you can have like 6, 8, 10, and so on. But yeah, I'm gonna keep hopefully 80 to 100 attacks for the last couple of days to push, and I wanna go to see how much I wanna get, how far, you know. I wanna make like a massive push. I wanna record it as well for everyone. It will take me probably a couple of hours with all those attacks, but I'm just curious, you know. And I got organized with that idea right from the beginning, so I'm buying those attacks and I'm not wasting them. So we're gonna have massive push on Arena towards end of the season. So if you're curious, you know, stay connected. Okay, rank 8 werewolf. I kind of feel bad to do this to him. What's about to happen? Yeah, I sorry guys. I just got translation of Hugo's message, and I kind of already answered it. You see, I assume that I no habla, but I habla a little. So it's, yeah, you can translate it afterwards when it becomes available to watch after the live session will finish, after I stop streaming. Common unit, just retire all of them. No, I would say you kind of actually give me 1 second. We were talking about it, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. You need some units to upgrade other units, and you need to check that before you burn those, because you might not have them later on, if you know what I mean. So we'll look into that. I think it was here. That's it. What we did yesterday or 2 days ago? Which one we burned? See, I still have the rank 7 and 8s, but I'm not sure are the new ones I've made in the meantime or the old ones. But you will need the green, I think. Just let us check, huh? So I'm not gonna talk weird stuff. We don't need that. I don't have any 5 or 6. Yeah, but I don't think you need. Where's 8? There you go. And then here. I don't think you actually use them for anything, to be frank with you. except if you're like on the very beginning and still using them to fight for some unknown to me reason. But everything out there, in order to upgrade the rank, you don't need them, so I would say yes. But for some reason I don't feel like selling mine. There is... Let me check one more time. I have this sensation that perhaps between rank 4 and 7 here for the epic units you need the green ones to upgrade those. But because I don't have any rank 5 or 6 to check her out right now, I'm unable to tell. But I kind of have this memory in the back of my head that when I was upgrading something, I needed those guys, the assassins for. That's why I don't feel, you know, as soon as I get any kind of epic unit on level 5, I'll be able to check that to confirm. I would say right now, perhaps hold up from ranking using rank 5s, because that's the level you're gonna use for the ranking up. So if you have anything above that, 6, 7, 8s, definitely burn those. You're not gonna use those unless you use those for bloody rank 6 up. Pan, bear with me, or check yourself, but I feel like epic units upgrade for level 6, 5 or 6 might be, you know, you might need them. The green one, the common one, definitely you can get rid of because you don't have any kind of special benefit from them. Even though, although actually, no, there must be. Oh, my pleasure. I'm still trying to figure it out because. So what the hell is going on with those troops? Because since the beginning of the game, if I'm not burning, right? If there is no purpose to use the common army, I should be able to have like rank 10, 12 or whatever max troops, which I haven't used. What is some units which we use them to rank? But I'm just completely don't remember which ones are those. Because otherwise I would have more of common units, you know what I mean? So I don't know, to be frank with you. I'll look into that as soon as I get any epic heroes, you know, on level 5, 6. At this stage, I don't burn mine for some reason. For some reason, they not being burned. The high ranks levels being burned, like, you know, for example, I don't have anything higher than this at this stage. Sorry, this. And I have those guys on rank 8, evolved. Same with these guys. I have them on like 8 or 9. Archers are 8, yeah. But let me check. Ah, there you go. Okay. You see, so it's good to check those things. I don't use war carriage. I think that's the one. Yeah. Let me check here. Yeah, but the question on which level, on what rank? Because you see, mine is on rank 9 right now, and in order to get it to rank 10, I need 2 of carriages. On rank 4, I think it was 4 or 5. 4, yeah, 2 rank 4s. So all we have to do is just check. I think it's the level 5s and 6, the ranks. Anyway, moving on. What else do we have here to do? Yeah, let's go into towers, guys. Just use this energy. I think the towers of faction, I'm already kind of... I think I hit the wall there. We'll see. Oh yes, because we rank the epics from rank 1, right? Not from rank 4. The legendary are from rank 4. Or not, let me check. I'm not thinking straight. No, you get from rank 4 as well. Or do you get them from rank... No, you get them from rank 4. What the 3-4 need common? What do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm lost a little bit. Yeah, I think when you buy them, it's still rank 4. Mashi. Just by the way, when people call me sir, that makes me feel old, you know, by the way. And because I'm old, it doubles. It's kind of doesn't help. But I understand this is like, sir, it's a cheeky, you know, it's like a nice form. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm just being smartass right now. I say sir to people as well, making them feel cool, especially when they're like 16 or 17. You see this little fella, you know, and you're like, oh, thank you, sir. And they already grow. You see that? They just matured like 5 years within that 1 second. No, this is hilarious. I remember when I was a teenager, you know, and someone was taking me seriously like that. It like this one person in your life takes you seriously for this split second. It's an amazing feeling. Well, I'm still teenager. It's just my body got a little bit older than that. I'm not that old, you know, but my friends in games are telling me that I'm old, so I just tell them, fine. I'm young at heart. There you go. Oh, this trickster upstairs there. What are you doing, buddy? Where did you what? Hello, Alex. How are you? You're a dancer. Sure. Will you dance? I dance dancing. Oh, thanks. Oh, this is so nice. You just made my day. Thank you. My channel is very specific, and I don't think there's many channels like that out there with different games and with tutorials and with someone willing to help others to talk and everything. Guys, while we're talking about it a little bit more seriously, what's your benefit from games? Why do you play? Ultimately, outside of the fact that it's a brilliant time waster and everything, and we can socialize with others and be kind of contemporary about it, I would say. That's the cool word right now we can use. What else do you have? What benefits you gain from gaming? Because for me, since the beginning of games, and I'm over 40, so I started, you know, with the Pong, and the first Xbox was years after we already started gaming on first consoles, offering like a Nintendos and stuff like that, you know. But it was always a form of simulation for me, which is I always play games which I gain benefit in order to develop my brain thinking or particular skills, like reflex, you know, time reaction. All the first-person shooters, this is the best reflex trainer. Unless you're mad and you just go there to kill people and you go emotional about it, if you take it as a tool to train a particular skill of your body, and you like gaming, it's nothing better than that, you know. Oh, Pan, I see you agree with that, right? That's what I'm talking about. Same with driving. Have you guys seen? Well, definitely, a dance in UK. I love that. Have you guys seen the movie called Gran Turismo? That was Gran Turismo, wasn't it? Yeah. It's a movie made actually, it's based on facts. And I remember it was, I think, 15 or about years ago. Maybe not 15, about 10. I've watched that competition in television while I was living in Australia. When Nissan with PlayStation did this thing that they invited gamers to turn them into drivers. And even though nobody was having faith in that, and it turned initially as a big as failure, actually the guy succeeded, and he opened the doors for gamers to actually be noticed as a skillful people. And that was the moment when a big portion of the world realized what games and properly done simulators, what the abilities are, you know, that you can actually train and learn and be amazing on it. Right, we need one more this guy, I think. Maybe not partially for this setup, because I kind of feel like I'm about to rape something. 666. It's just, you know, enough said, let's go. Versus 70k. The fact that they even stopped right here in the middle, it's surprising me. I thought that they're just gonna walk through them. The trickster should have a different nickname, like a backstabber or something like that. With yeah, bro, definitely. Unless I use my hermits to upgrade. Definitely, I think I had two, and I used one, and I might have one more, or I used it already. No, it's active. I don't have it. But definitely, unless you really use, because hermit is boosting the speed of the attack, and if you push it, like if this is the hermit, right? This guy. If I push it here and put those guys there, the cloud, it will send this way. It will accelerate everything what happens within the cloud. So if you are this kind of player and you can be bothered to go around those kind of setups and mess with them, definitely use them. Otherwise, I find hermits kind of useless. Hey Jan, are you sir? Mage units. Sorry guys, my brain just glitched for a second. How about this one? There you go. Yeah, definitely. You wanna barbarian? It's I would say still absolute number one character in that game. So you know, the worst case scenario of it, I would use any other legendary just in order to upgrade this one. And just for all those who don't really see the point to put the rank up first. For example, I have a lot of questions from people asking, should they keep, for example, two lower level characters, or merge them and have one level rank higher character? Of course, yes, unless you don't have anything else to replace that second character, in terms of, for example, if you have two golems and now you're gonna have one, and that might not be enough to tank you up. Um, that's when you want to wait for another character like mushroom or something else which can replace it. But ultimately you want to rank up your troops as soon as possible, because that allows you to level them up higher, which means that they will be stronger and they will serve you longer. So on what rank your barbarian is, man? That it must be high if you need a golem as well. Well, one golem, frankly. All right, the game just froze. All right, guys, bear with me. I'll have to restart the game and I'll be back in 1 second. And we're back on. Sorry for that. The game sometimes does that. I'm not really sure what makes it. It's kind of random situation. Tower of Fate. Yeah, we were here. Yeah, so I was saying, so you have a Barbarian rank 5 and you need a Golem to upgrade it, or do you have Golem rank 5? I think you have Golem rank 5. Yeah, so on rank 5, one Golem, it's not a big challenge. Unless you have like your all setup is around rank 4 and 5, you kind of are at this stage of your game. Otherwise, if you have everything rank 8, 7, 9, you know, and then you have a Golem rank 5, it will pop. So it will be pretty useless at this stage. But if you bring it to rank 10, gotcha. Okay. Well, that's a little bit nasty of them to do that, because normally you'll need another Barbarian on rank 4 and something else perhaps, but not particularly Golem. Yeah, I remember it was like that. I haven't upgraded recently any legendary from rank 4 to remember that all legendaries on rank 5 require particular troops. But probably that's the case if you have that, that means that Barbarian cannot be excluded. That means that probably all legendaries have particular troops on level on rank 5 to upgrade to rank 6. Yeah, but you know, don't worry, just be patient, the game will give it to you. I think golems are quite popular. A lot of people has them, a lot of people has them ranked up, and the game gives them quite a lot. Same with rats. Well, I just said on the beginning of this stream that I'm not using single rats and single electricians. The reason why I use here is because I completely don't pay attention at the defense yet. It's just random. FYI. Alright, I think we're getting close. Four more attacks, I think it's 3, yeah. 3 attacks actually. Oh no, there's a 3 seconds, so there should be 4. At this stage of my game, I actually start considering my setup and my attack around level floor 70 plus, because underneath it's just too weak. So the only thing I'm putting attention on are the restrictions of the troops I can use. It's 25 minutes, 6 minutes, not seconds. Okay, so yeah, so coming back to hunters, you'll see them going pretty nice here on diagonals because of their placement and the placement of that army. But as you see, they just take down the back troops pretty neatly. think that's it. Yeah. Alright, so we're on rank 910, which means that I'm behind with the energy. I should be in like top 50 right now if I go with the flow after the reset with burning energy accordingly. So because I had 70 today when I arrived, that means that some energy I've lost. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I think I got beaten here yesterday. Because those bloody werewolves, I'm unable to smash them right now. But due to this situation, you see the guys, they take me down very quickly unless... Do we have anything to get to them? Well, not really. What can we do? Because I remember I got smashed by them. And that was my last energy in that moment, so we couldn't really try anything else. But we're gonna change this a bit. Maybe even like this, so more rats will get enraged. And I think we need to take this here and put those guys together. Yeah, the back is secured. Let's see. The rats popped before they had even any chance to make any damage. You see those thunder archers from the back, they're bad ass. The only chance for me is this setup with my split healers, right? Come on boys, together. You're twin brothers, you should be together. Don't separate. Come on, push. "30 seconds left. Yeah, you see, I have nothing to get to those guys behind. And they are just absolutely annihilating right now. This music is too happy for the situation. It should be like boom, 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 boom. I don't really have any clue what else can I do here, to be frank with you. What we can try is to try to force those guys this way. It's just those archers will take those rats down again. And the problem with this is it's not really upgraded. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna try that. And then so the idea is that I'm gonna force their army to go up for my where are those guys? Nope. Dude, man, come on, work with me, damn it. Right. Power-wise, we should be able to kill them, right? It's just that the problem is to get the back. So I'm thinking, I'm hoping maybe rats will get there. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the rats are gone. but because we have werelifts together, there is a chance. Yeah, there you go. Cool bananas. You see, so it's important that the healers, the werelifts, are together, because if you split them, that's gone. The whole purpose of those guys is to fight together, because that's when they heal each other while they heal other troops, so they're practically, you know, unpenetrable. And now two of those we need to take down. I don't like this. Okay, but our rats should survive this time. And on the back, the vampire queens, I think, will try to go there. So let's see how that rolls. Actually, I'll put that here. Well, here it looks like we shall spread the attack to the line. With that, we force their werelifts to split a little bit. Jesus, those Valkyrians had no mercy. So, we're gonna like this. 1, 2, 3. We need to split those fellows, but that might be actually a good thing. What do you reckon? Come on, rats, there you go. I'm still used to them spawning right at the beginning of the battle, and it's just so annoying. But you see how different setup, and it's much more convenient. I'm just gonna mute it for 1 second. And we're back. Well, nearly there. Alright, so we're gonna try, instead of those two guys, these two, we're gonna try these two. They have Hunter, so that might not be the best idea. Well, maybe. No, I think. Yeah, I reckon. I don't think there's anything else I can do in that department. Well, seems that we split them up. And it doesn't really mean anything. Come on, kill it. Kill it! Okay, perhaps we can add one more rat to this equation. More on top. There you go. Oh, what a a-hole! Did you see this? And I don't have energy to. Oh my god, man! Hard to swallow. You see, one more rat here. Almost, exactly. Thanks for feel. You know what I mean? But that's why I like this game, because you think it won't go through, but then hey, it did. But then shit, the time ran up. Anyway, next time, no drama with that. Come on, but now is the legendary. Like, there's no other option. Just give it to me. Fine. No, okay, no worries. I'm not gonna cry about it for too long. What's going on with these things? What a random idea. Alright, guys, seems that we're slowly going towards the end. Wizard, you mean the green wizard? The cooling wizard thingy? I don't recommend them. If you don't have any other option, you know, obviously, yeah, it's no. They freeze, and if you use a lot of them and stuff, but this is, you know, that's the blue troop. We're talking about this guy. You see, it's a rare unit, so this is very basic kind of concept. They don't have enough. You see their attack and the health. It's not that they're dying quickly. They're kind of already dead, if you know what I mean. It's I found this character. I've built it. If you see, you know, but again, the amount of resources and you'll get all that money for other characters. So it's not like. But I stopped the development on rank 6 and here with skills on level 3 and 4 because I just found them useless. I had someone who I was using for freezing. I wasn't freezing. No. I had the elemental witch straight away, and she's stunning. So I, you know, if you have frost witch, I think, what's her name? I don't have. I think I have her at all actually. Is this frozen heart? That's the character you want. Because has the same abilities, so you're gonna have the rare characters and then epic characters with same abilities, stronger, and then legendary in the best option. So the blue wizard has 2 skills, then epic will have 3, and then legendary will have 4. But if you see, you know, she doesn't freezes a single unit like the wizard does. So for example, wizard makes sense if you have few of them, because then they freeze few attacking units, and kind of initially on the beginning of the game that works and makes sense. When you get to higher levels, when you're gonna have stronger opponents, this is the way, you know. She freezes a bunch of troops and works kind of like elemental witch, just with ice. So it's same kind of family of troops. Definitely worth having if you have. option to obviously either purchase or she'll pop into your set later on during the game. But in terms of Blue Wizard, I wouldn't kind of sweat too much about it because you'll stop using epic heroes very quickly. Okay, how the quest looks, I think like 2 hours or an hour. Yeah, we can burn this energy easily. Okay though guys, I'm just gonna do this very quick situation and slowly wrap that live down. If you like it, please hit the like button. If you wanna stay connected for more, because I'm gonna do more lives from this game in the future, please subscribe and check community bookmark on my page, because that's when I'm posting updates about what time I'm gonna run live. If you need more notification, I mean more time for me to notify, for example, instead of few hours ahead, like a day or two, please let me know, because I'm just starting my lives, you know. I'm not really sure who is here at what time and stuff. I have statistics which I'm slowly getting familiar with. But if you can provide me any feedback which can just help me to be more convenient to you, please do so. I'm absolutely up for it. And yeah, any other feedback, any questions, you know, or anything, just I'm not sure did you hear that, but that was my belly. I hope you didn't hear that. I did. Anyway, I hope you had a good time here, or even a brief moment. I wish you have a great day or evening or night, regardless, depending where you are on the planet. And yeah, thank you for being with me, and I'll see you around next time. Take care.